I don't think it's shout related. If it is shout related, it can only be unrelenting force or speedy run fast. Whatever that's called. Whirlwind sprint. I like that name now. Speedy run fast. Did I loot anything from that? Huh. Wait, does this turn? Looks like this turns. How do I turn it?
Let's get this door open and see what we've got.
Fire shout it once again. I don't think the game would lock you out.
It isn't getting any weaker while we stand around gawping at the architecture.
That's on fire. I know I did this. I've beaten this game before. How did I do it?
Let's get this door open and see what we've got.
Where's your buddy? Where's Esbern? Didn't you say he was coming? Maybe we need Esbern. Esbern? Luckily, it's not like this is very far. This has all been relatively short. Watch Esbern just be dead. Like, well, locked out of this quest. Is he outside?
Here we go.
Where is he? He was here a minute ago. Oh, is that him right there? He was too busy fighting these folks. Okay. He wouldn't come in because he was fighting. Alright, so let's clear this place out so that he can come with me. It actually isn't. This is close enough. Can I loot him first? Yeah, man, I'm coming.
The end for you.
It's a hag raven. Hey, lady. You're cute. Where's Esbern? There's Delphine.
Esmond's probably right. Try using your blood on the corpse too.
There's Mule. Esbern? Maybe if he's not in combat anymore, he'll hop inside the cave when we go inside. Alright, well there's Delphine. And she's hauling ass.
Try drinking blood on the
Here he is. Aha!
It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the closest.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
It's Alduin's wall. The wall says meow. Chairs are in pretty good condition.
Here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculptural relief. Yes, let's see what we have. Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we? Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel.
Well, come on, Esbern. Bro, why are you so broke? Well,
Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
where the hell is Delphine? Hey. Oh my god.
What is it? The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel.
Alright, I'm gonna assume it's broken. Alright, let's go home. Alright, do I have some garbage to throw in here? Only a little. Nope, not ingots, ore. This. Drop them all in there. What did I just put away? I guess those. Okay. I want type. And then sort by med. Okay, that's good. Now, being that the quest was acting janky, I'm not going to walk back there. We're going to go ahead and fast travel. I'm going to say that's acceptable considering the situation. Now let's see if they're unbroken. Well, Delphine's not here. Hey, all right.
Ah, here it is. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all Blades knew it, when misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Yummy? That's an Oblivion gate,
Well,
isn't it?
I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old Blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
Cool. Like I said, she's gonna look around, and she just grabs a seat. She's like, and scene. Alright, now we gotta get back to walking everywhere. We need to go to the place with the white beards, or the gray beards. I forgot what that was called. Well, that was weird. Woo! I'm going swimming. I'm going the correct direction, right? I mean, yeah. Kind of. Close enough. Oh, I was gonna say, we'll just go to Markarth. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You never go back there again. Or can I? No, I reloaded before I killed the lady. So I should be able to go to Markarth. Let's try. We're gonna save here. Hi. Oh, they seem okay with it. Whoop. Okay, now we'll head over to what's this place called? High Hrothgar, jeez. Iverstead. Whoa.
Can I help you? Sure thing. Let me know if you need anything.
No, I think you're good. Fellas. Mule? Hey, there she is.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay. And every time I come up here, I'm reminded of the first time I played and me kiting the frost troll all the way down the mountain. And everyone in the comments of that YouTube video giving me a hard time about it. Although I have had some people go back and rewatch that and been like, oh my god, I never thought of kiting him down the mountain. I always struggled on that guy. And I'm like, yeah man, just drag him down to the guards and let them kill him. Y'all should be catching up here pretty quick. I could hear her a minute ago, so just the act of me not running should give her the ability to catch up. Hey, there she is. Excellent. Oh, is this when they teach me how to go talk to Parthenax? I think this is when that happens. Well, come on. Yeah, I think they open up that gate and they let me walk through the snowstorm to the top of the mountain. 'Cause I think Parthenax is the one that teaches me the shout to kill Alduin. Oh. I'll walk backwards. Mule's never been up here. We're here! She's slow? That's right, there's a lot of steps that, like, are janky.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Yes.
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Well,
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not
to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Tight.
Greybeards are an amazing lot. Imagine living your entire life without speaking to a friend or a loved one. I couldn't stand it.
Okay, I was all like, where's the door? Yo, you want to get out of the way of the door? Jeez.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Cool.
Look. Va. Kor. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mists, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Nice. Okay, bye.
Look! Look!
but you left me with no choice.
Hey, what's up, Dovahkiin lady? How are you?
Get here!
Oh, you gonna die.
Look!
Let's drop this torch. I don't need it. It's just messing with my quick slots.
Look!
No. No. Definitely not. Because that still involves, like, going and fighting Alduin. And I highly doubt I'm going to have time for that. Hey, Miolo, can you take care of that guy for me? Come on. Hey, alright.
Look!
What, me fighting Alduin? I didn't think that was going to happen last quest. Not even close. What I did say is Baka had told me in the past that she's never done the final quest. So I assume she meant, like, the bulk of the Dragonborn quest line. That was weak. Could not have shouted like that. Throat of the world. Hold on. What's up, dog?
Drem Yolok. Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax.
Cool.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
That would be you.
Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Yeah? Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your Thum.
Oh, you want me to yell in your face?
Yeah? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Bye.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate? And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus. Even to the Dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason, Rakmul. And he is no fool, Nime, Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
It's got a nice view.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Vik Nuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwahlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Yeah, where do I get that?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Rip.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Shit, could you imagine being immortal and never having to think about the concept of death, and then having someone force that on your mind? Damn, that would be a mind fuck, dude.
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad-zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Neat.
Dremyolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
What did he give me? Fade, become ethereal. Oh. So now that's gonna be more powerful or something? Ancient knowledge? Nope. Interesting. Alright. I think that's a good stopping point for tonight, everybody.